Hey guys, welcome to the latest edition of The Muir Reflection. John from the John Muir Show here, and a couple of points to make pertaining to a couple of things that we discussed during today's monologue on the John Muir Show. First, GOP congressmen, a group including Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan, requested pertinent documents pertaining to the Obama-era targeting of then incoming Trump National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. And according to Jordan and company, they requested those documents weeks ago and still have not heard anything from the man they requested those documents from, FBI Director Christopher Wray. Now, of course, as the John Muir Show has noted, there should only be investigations when there is evidence that some wrongdoing has taken place. If there's no reason to believe that there was a wrongdoing, there's no need for an investigation. In this case, yes, we do have evidence of the wrongdoing targeting Michael Flynn. Thus, yes, an investigation, a fair and thorough investigation, is certainly warranted. And obviously, this is legitimate congressional oversight that is attempted to be conducted by Congressman Jordan and his colleagues. So, yes, they should be able to do so. They should have the pertinent documents requested turned over to them for review. But according to everything we're hearing, Christopher Wray, the FBI director, has not done that. And it's not the first time that there's been allegations that Christopher Wray is not doing his job. We have seen at various instances in the past, there have been allegations that there's been confirmation that Christopher Wray is not doing his job as the director of the FBI. See, Christopher Wray seems hell-bent on defending the swamp, covering up for the swamp at a time where we need our government officials to be draining the swamp alongside President Trump. Christopher Wray clearly is not the man for the job. He has demonstrated during his years at the FBI that he is not willing to ensure that previous corrupt and criminalistic government actors at our intel agencies are held to proper account for their wrongdoings. He's shown that he is not willing to clean house and ensure that all of the corrupt and criminalistic actors of years past are finally removed from our intel agencies, from our government. So Christopher Wray, he's shown he's not the man for the job, and he should be removed as a result. Let's get someone in at the FBI who is actually willing to do the job that needs to be done, that is willing to ensure that criminalistic actors of years past are held to full and proper account for what they've done, to ensure that the swamp really is drained, is fully drained in Washington, D.C. Now, to get to the other point, pertaining to the latest on the China virus, here in the state of Wisconsin, yesterday, Democrat Governor Tony Evers was discussing when it is that he believed that things could get back to normal in the state of Wisconsin, and Evers said that it would not happen for at least 6 months. Now, pretty interesting when you think about the time, huh? We're sitting in the month of May right now. If you fast forward 6 months, we're talking about November. If you're doing 6 months today, it would be just a couple of weeks after the presidential election in the United States. All along, we've been noting that the goal for Governor Evers, in addition to accumulating as much power as possible, acting out his authoritarian desires, has been doing whatever he can to try and harm President Trump in his November re-election bid. Evers is hoping to make people in Wisconsin as miserable as possible, keep them as miserable as possible for as long as possible, at least through November 3rd, with hopes that these people will wrongly blame this Evers-caused misery on President Trump and subsequently vote against Trump, resulting in Wisconsin flipping back to the blue column in a presidential election. It's been pretty clear all along that has been one of Evers' goals, and based on the timeline he threw out there yesterday, that, it's probably going to be at least 6 months. It seems that's what he's going for. Make this last until after the presidential election, with hopes that it leads to his preferred Democrat beating President Trump in the presidential election. But as we've noted, this is not on President Trump. President Trump has not deprived you of your constitutional rights. President Trump is not the one responsible for your misery or the infringements on you and your rights. That has been various other government officials in the United States, various governors, Democrat and Republican alike, including Tony Evers. He's the one to hold accountable for your misery and for the violation of your constitutional rights, not President Trump. It's all the time that we have for today. The John Muir Show, each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.